You stand in front of a sleek new tool that promises to do absolutely everything. But usually, that is a red flag. We have all seen those all-in-one gadgets that look incredible in a glossy commercial, only to end up gathering dust because they are too frustrating to actually use. That is the big question hanging over the specific hybrid sewing and embroidery machine. Is it a legitimate powerhouse for your creative space? Or is it just a cheap compromise that does two things poorly? Right out of the box, the build quality feels solid. It has a decent weight. It does not feel like a hollow plastic toy. It feels like a real tool. The first thing you will notice is the colored touchscreen. It is actually responsive and easy to read. That is a massive deal. Nobody wants to spend an afternoon digging through confusing menus just to change a simple stitch. When you start sewing, the performance is impressively smooth. The stitches come out even and crisp. It handles basic hems and decorative patterns without throwing a tantrum. It feels reliable, which is exactly what you need when you are mid-project. But then, you make the switch to the embroidery side. This is where the magic happens. You click on the embroidery unit, load your design from the screen, and it starts to work. The detail is surprisingly sharp for a machine at this price point. Some users are obsessed with it. They say it allowed them to clear out space by replacing two separate machines. However, there's another side to the story. Some people find the embroidery area to be a bit too small. If you want to create massive designs for the back of a jacket, you might feel limited here. You also have to respect the learning curve. The thread tension can be a little bit finicky. If you were a total beginner, you might run into some tangles and birds' nests at first. The bobbin system requires a steady hand and a bit of practice. It is not an instant win. It takes time to master the tension and the hooping process. The noise is what I would call moderate. It is not a silent whisper. But it won't rattle the windows either. You will definitely feel a vibration through your work table during long sessions. You also have to think about the long-term investment. The extra hoops, the specialized presser feet, and the stabilizers all cost money. Those hidden expenses add up fast. To get moving, you just plug it in and flip the power. Lift that presser foot and slide your fabric in. You follow the numbered path to thread the needle. It is very beginner-friendly. Once you pick your stitch on the screen, you can adjust the width with a tap. Then you just press the pedal and guide the fabric. For the embroidery projects, you snap on that extra unit. You must use a stabilizer. Otherwise, the fabric will bunch up. You pick your design, check the preview, and hit start. It is fascinating to watch it stitch automatically. Just remember to keep the bobbin area free of lint. This is a fantastic tool for a dedicated hobbyist. It is not a shortcut to professional results, but it is a very capable partner for someone who loves to learn and experiment. It thrives on patience. It is for the person who wants to grow, not the person who wants a push-button miracle. If you want to explore the world of custom stitching, this is a very strong place to start. Just be prepared to put in the work to get the best out of it.